Come on up to the podium with Miss Underwood. Just probably calling you. They probably got it forwarded to you if that's your phone. I'm just kidding. Okay, hold on one second.
Okay.
Hey, oh, I'm sorry. I think I called the wrong floor. So I need Gary West when he's available, but I thought I was calling the second floor.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Like,
All right. Mr. Robertson. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus John Thomas Robertson Jr., file number 25-22106H. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Robertson. Mr. Robertson is present in person. So, Ms. Underwood, this is the date and time set for sentencing on this matter. Have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Robertson?
Your Honor, we always provide copies in advance to our clients in the Department of Corrections. Mr. Robertson has had his pre-sentence approximately a month. Because they do not make them available, the prison is available to us ahead of time. I've reviewed that with Mr. Robertson this morning. He did review it himself. Prior to that, we've discussed it, and I believe we have reviewed it sufficiently.
Okay, so Mr. Robertson, you've had ample time to read it and discuss it with your attorney. Want to speak up a little bit? You're soft-spoken.
Yes.
Okay, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you? Okay, are you picking him up? He's very soft-spoken. So we have to have a good recording of this for appellate purposes, so I'm just gonna need you to speak louder, okay? Okay, thank you. Maybe scoot up a little bit more if you want. Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. Does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect?
It does not.
Probation Department in this matter calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 19 to 38 months. Do you agree with that calculation of guidelines?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, and the sentencing agreement obviously is that he would be sentenced to the low end of the guidelines. Is that correct?
That's correct. There is a copy.
Yep. Is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of your client?
Just that, Your Honor, Mr. Robertson is sincerely sorry for the conduct that brought us here. He in no way meant for this employee to be injured. This was clearly a situation that Mr. Robertson tried to deal with inappropriately with another prisoner. And he understands that. Mr. Robertson has never tried to sugarcoat anything. He's been extremely candid with me, and I appreciate his cooperation in this matter. And I believe that he understands and will do better, Your Honor.
Mr. Robertson, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf?
An inmate stole from me, and I took the matter in my own hands. I was inside of a cell when I was assaulting him, and an officer got hurt. I knew the officer. I've known him for like 4 years, and we were all right. He was my rock officer, and there was never any intention to hurt that guy. Glad that it got dismissed on the plea agreement, and I'm accepting whatever.
And let me just say, Your Honor, I believe the plea agreement was a result of consultation with that officer, and that officer agreeing that there was no intent going on here.
Now, Mr. Robertson, on your homicide case, that's a life offense. Is there any end date for that too that you're aware of, or parole date, or?
I think parole board in June 13th.
Anything else, Mr. Robertson? Ms. Underwood?
No.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The reason and criteria for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, the potential for reformation, vindication for law, and the protection of society. So, Mr. Robinson, you're level 4, is that correct? Okay. And you have an escape from April 4 of 17 and a prisoner possessing weapon. And so that's going to stack on your current sentence, right? And then this will stack on that sentence. So, you probably need to think about what you're doing, because your level is always going to be high and the parole board is going to take that into account, right? Okay. All right, it's sentence of the court that you will serve a period of 1 year, 7 months with the Michigan 1 year, 7 months to 5 years with the Michigan Department of Corrections. I'll give you 0 credit because you were a prisoner of MDOC at the time it occurred. There's a $130 crime victim assessment fee and $68 in state costs. This will be consecutive to the sentence you're currently serving, as well as your 2017 offenses. So my bailiff's going to bring down to you your notice of right to appellate review. He's going to have you initial and date 1 copy for our records to acknowledge that you received the paperwork. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right? All right. Ms. Underwood, I don't know if you can sign up there.
I'm sorry?
Your laptop, I was going to have you move it so he could sign, but he's tall enough, he can sign. Ms. Underwood, I do not have the jail, so I don't know if you have anything in front of Judge Olsaver.
I do not.
Okay, I should have the jail shortly, so.
And I'll just be going back and get.
Okay, thank you. All right, you are all set, sir. You have a good day. Thank you. The record should reflect I received back a signed copy of the notice of right to appellate review. So, much people here, so I'm gonna guess I'm a prosecutor. There's my prosecutor. I knew there was a prosecutor. All right, so. This is from Montemar, right?
Yes.
I have someone speaking today.
Yes.
Hi, this is Judge Anzalone. I would like to see Anthony Montemar, please.
Montemar?
Yes.
All right, we'll get him in here for you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.